then? Or is it just me? There we go. YouTube works again too. Oh, other people's streams died? No, I don't mean you guys watching. I mean other channels. Hi, YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Just my streaming software broke and then I relaunched it and it just broke again. So I don't know. Don't know. But it's back, so. I didn't progress at all without you guys. It's okay. Still playing as Mickey. This guy's very tanky. Maybe I need to use the elephant gun. Ah! Uh-oh, he's gonna cast a spell. We got him! Easy. Easy. Barcode. Wait, what? Oops, I casted the wrong spell. That's okay. Surely. Yikes. Umbrella. No, don't touch the field yet. Just in case it kills us. Edward! He's brave. Hello. The dodge. Uliath. Okay. No! Stop him! Okay, good. Hurry, hurry. Barcode. Go, 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 go. Before he casts his shield. Hi. Oh, you... Come on, land already. Hello. Woohoo! Yo, Lucap. Boom! That's definitely a waste of ammo, but Cam, does he look cool doing it? By the way, can I ask, is this the section that people actually hate? Because I'm getting a little worried about the themes I'm seeing here. Not yet? Uh-oh. Not yet. I like how there's no question of what people actually hate. It's like, oh, what do you mean? I didn't hate any part. Everyone just collectively knows. That's a red flag. Barcode. Barcode! Keep up, Mantarok. He's lagging behind. Come on, bro. Wait, do I have to do these one at a time? Barcode. What's the fastest way to kill the big green creature? Big red. Like big red spell? Like damage spell? Holy camera. Edward! Whew. Little liquid courage, never hurt anyone. Well, that's probably the most false statement I've ever said on this whole stream, sarcasm included. Alcohol never hurt anybody. I wonder what percentage of people in jail are in jail because of something they did under the influence of alcohol. Just a random thought. Lots. Yeah. But I wonder what the percentage is. Like 50? 60? 10? If I were to guess, I'd say like maybe 30. Maybe more. It's got to be at least 30. Right? Boom! Okay, this isn't too bad. Nice sandcuss. Hell yeah. Maybe we should pour one out today. It's a Friday, guys. We're looped. We're looped in the poop. In UK, 37% of all violent crime is influenced by alcohol. We were close. %, we're under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Alcohol is a drug, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna bump. How about I single-handedly bump that number up to 36? Let me get my whiskey. So is caffeine. Okay, why is this turning into a personal attack? Okay, here I am talking about alcohol. Oh, okay, so now I'm under attack all of a sudden. Jesus Christ. So, okay, for the people that said so is caffeine, are you having a casual drink right now? All right, just like me, I'm having a casual, I'm just having some drugs. Oh, me? I do hard drugs every day. Every single day during the first 4 hours of the stream, I consume liters of hard drugs. That sounds a little silly, doesn't it? Oh, he put the shield up, bro! No, wait, no, he didn't. He did. Ah! Dispel magic with a K. Let's go. Barcode. Oh, boom! Alright, let's eat this guy's skeeter out with a motherfucking spoon. Okay, backwards F and S. What? No, not the pool spell. Backwards F. Oh, backwards. It's giraffe and a backwards. It's giraffe and S. Giraffe. Where's the giraffe? All right, let's freaking go! I like the red guy's voice the most too. Blue guy? Oh! No more noob purple. Purple's the noob. Purple is actually the noob color. Purple's for noobs only. Boom! Easy. Purple's for straight noobs. Come here. Like, this guy is like Mickey. Like, he has the exact same stature as Mickey. And like this right here, watch. That's the most Mickey thing I've ever seen. Like Mickey from Resident Evil Outbreak. How much? I have 13 shells still? Holy. Guys, I love this game, by the way. I might go as far as say this is one of the... Well, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. But this might be one of the best horror games I've ever played. One of. When I say that, I mean like top 50. But, oh my god, did you guys see IGN's top 20 horror game list? It was like... Well, I'm not even gonna just say it was like. I'm just gonna pull it up. Well, they gave Lake House an 8. Oh, where is the list? It's on their website. Man, they tweet out like 800 times a day. Holy shit. There's one really funny thing about this, and I understand it because I could use my brain, but I'm glad a lot of people on the internet can't and don't understand it, so it pisses them off. Best horror games of all time, IGN. All right, this is IGN's top 25 horror games of all time. There's something really funny about this. I've already seen this list, but just to show you guys, because there are people that are livid about this list. So Stay Out of the House, that perfect, dude. Number 25, hell yeah. I'm just gonna pause my game and play in Eternal Darkness. Okay, it's paused. Stay Out of the House, dude. Hell yeah. I'm so glad that got on the list because this game is insanely good. It deserves a spot in the top 25. It would be in my top 25 as well. Slender, the 8 Pages. Okay, so we played this a couple weeks ago and, you know, did it do its rounds on YouTube? For sure. A great YouTube game. It's iconic, you know? But, so... am I supposed to think that iconic things are going to make this list even though they're bad? This is a horrible game. This game is horrible. Now, I know some of you might remember it being really entertaining and fun, but did any of you guys make it to the stream where I beat this game? It's just a few weeks ago. It is so bad. It's so bad. Oh my god. It's so RNG and like, it's just brutal. It's brutal, dude. But you know what? It's iconic. I think it deserves to be there. Evil Within, top 25. I think Evil Within being 23, that's not crazy. You know, it's a good game. It's one of the better games, I think. But I don't know if it would make my top 25. Evil Within, not too crazy for top 25, right? Condemned Criminal Origins. Again, I don't think this is too crazy. I think Condemned is a good pick for top 25. Like, it's a classic. If you guys have never played Condemned, when it first came out, it was known for its like melee combat. Like, it was super scary and the melee combat was really good. And it was rare to see like a horror game with first person melee combat. And on top of that, the investigation aspects of this game are really cool. It was something that was unique back in the day. And I'd still say it's quite unique in a horror game for sure. Manhunt. This is where I draw the line. Manhunt's a classic, I'd say, but I don't know. I haven't played this in a long time. But top 25 horror games ever made? Manhunt? I think that's stretching a horror game a little bit. Inside. I really like Inside, but I also, I don't know, it wouldn't make my top 25. It's a great game though. It's very good. But I don't fully disagree. The only one so far that I think is a little silly is Manhunt. All right, let's continue. Visage, great horror game. You know, if PT actually got finished, it would have been Visage, or Visage would have been the closest thing. When Konami canceled Silent Hills, Spirits, yeah. So they know. Visage is like PT if it got finished, you know, basically. But the devs, Kojima and Del Toro, I don't know which one of them said this, but PT wasn't actually supposed to be what the gameplay was going to be like for the game. It was just a trailer to hype up the game. I digress. Phasmophobia. Phasmo. So this is, I think this is where the list, well, this is truly where the list gets controversial, but doing like this broad of a list, I think is the major problem of why people complained about it so much online and why people were just laughing at it, because like Phasmo and Dead by Daylight in a top 25 horror games, I get it. Phasmo is like humongous. It's an amazing game. It's one of those revolutionary titles where people try and copy it every month. Like every month there's a new Phasmo-like game, but nothing ever replaces Phasmo. Just like every month, or not every month, but every year there's multiple Dead by Daylight games. Project Resistance is one of them. that try and do it like Dead by Daylight, but they just can't. But in the terms of Dead by Daylight, it's only as popular as it is because of all the licensing they have, like Alien and Chucky, and you know, that's the only reason it's still popular. And I know this because it's my most played game on Steam, and I only play it when there's new DLC. Like most people, unless you're insane. Phasmo, great game. I think it might make my top 25 too. Dead by Daylight, I also... If I did this broad of a list, I think it would be on mine. But, I don't know, man. You'd have to really think about top 25, but sure. Number 17 and number 18 for these games is not too crazy, you know. I need to see the top 10. I forget what's up there. Until Dawn, remastered. Okay, this is funny that they put the remastered version up because apparently the remastered version is not that great. Right? I haven't played it yet. I want to play it this month, but I don't know. I'm hearing bad things, guys. Anyway, Alan Wake 2, I think that's a good pick. People consider Alan Wake 2 for the top horror games ever made. But the thing about Alan Wake 2 and why it might be controversial for some people, this is not made for everyone. Like I said when I was playing the DLC, if you don't have an extremely good grasp on the English language, like you like 5-syllable words, if you don't memorize all of them, you know, if you don't know the definition to humongous words, and if you're not like an English major, this game's whoosh, you're gonna play it and you're not gonna know what's going on. Like, you will not understand a damn thing. And for those people, like, if you play this with and I don't mean this as a attack on anyone or a negative thing, because my vocabulary is also pretty shit too, obviously. It doesn't take long to watch and realize that. But if you play it with a low vocabulary, you're not gonna like it. You're straight up not gonna like it. You won't understand anything. Like, the writing is very complex in this, and it talks about a lot of meta topics, and there's a lot of metaphors in the game attached to like real life situations and stuff. It's something that requires a lot of thinking, and for horror, I think a lot of people don't like doing a lot of thinking, so it's a lot of yapping. Yeah, there's a lot of yapping, but I liked Alan Wake 2. I thought it was great. It's not one of my favorites. Soma, I disagree. I don't like Soma. I would not even put this in my top 25. I'm not a Soma enjoyer. I think it's okay, but I am not. It just. I know a lot of people love Soma, but it's not for me. I played it and I just didn't even like it very much. Exactly, Rakir. Alan Wake 2 is about the story, and like a lot of people that play it, I've watched streamers play it. There's so many people that just don't even know what's going on. Even at the end, beginning, middle, and end, they're like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I have no clue what just happened. And then the game's over, and for those people, they just played a game with mediocre combat and nothing else. You know what I mean? Because like they didn't know anything with the story, so what else is it? It's a game with good visuals and mediocre combat. But then if for people that understood the story, you know, changes their lives, let's say. But yeah, Soma. Clock Tower, now this is an interesting choice. For me, I would put Clock Tower 3. I do like Clock Tower 1. But I think for me personally, it is a little boring. But one thing I do love about this is this game is super inspired by Dario Argento. So like Suspiria. And there's another movie, if you guys haven't seen it, it's called Phenomena. Or it's called Creepers in other countries. But it's starring Jennifer Connelly. Looks exactly like her in the movie. She's wearing the exact same outfit. And it's like, that it was where they got the idea, or vice versa. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, Scissorman's really cool. I love Clock Tower as a franchise. I think it's deserving. Like, Clock Tower is one of the, I think Fatal Frame, Clock Tower. Oh no, what is that I see below Clock Tower? Fatal Frame, Clock Tower, Silent Hill, and Resident Evil are like the GOATs. But for Clock Tower, there's only like 1 or 2 good games. Forbidden Siren 2. I tried this game. I tried all the Siren games, and this would not even make my top 100. But, you know, I do realize that people love this franchise and this game. Equally scary classic that's less well known is Forbidden Siren 2. The story follows a group of stranded survivors on a remote Japanese island exploiting the best J-horror tropes. This episodic style mystery has a steep learning curve. Emphasis right here, guys. You guys know me, I play a lot of hard games. Okay? Siren, bruh. Siren's too hard. And by too hard, I don't mean like, oh man, this boss took me 50 tries. I mean, man, I've pressed every single pixel on this level 10 times over and I'm still not progressing through the level. What am I doing wrong? It's that kind of hard. Now this one's a little more forgiving than the Siren 1, but yeah, I don't know. For me, Siren 2 is a stinker. Being in the top 15 is nuts to me. Like, if this is in the top 15, there better be a Fatal Frame, because Fatal Frame, in my opinion, is far better than Forbidden Siren. Resident Evil 1. So if Resident Evil 1 is here, Resident Evil 2 and 3 are just as good or better. This one's more of an influential, like, iconic game, but Resident Evil 2 and 3 are the better games, in my opinion. You know, and remake is the definition of survival horror. So Resident Evil being here is making me think there's only one game per franchise, because Resident Evil and Silent Hill would make up a large portion of the top 10, if not all the games. I digress. It's hard to imagine what a horror in video games would look like without the arrival of Resident Evil, the first in a long-running, extremely successful series. Letting players explore the zombie-infested, puzzle-ridden Spencer Mansion, it's fair to say the survival horror genre hasn't looked back since. Primitive by today's standards, Resident Evil set the mold for everything that followed: the isolation, limited resources, relentless sense of dread, and jump scares. These are all things Resident Evil pioneered in video games. Without its survival horror genre simply wouldn't exist. That's not true, but hey, right, being a writer, am I right? Yes, Clock Tower outlined the blueprint, but Resident Evil masterfully executed the ideas, propelled the survival horror to the masses. Of course, the formula has since been regularly improved upon. The original is arguably weaker than most of its sequels. That's true, but none of it would have been possible without the progenitor. Nice. Okay, that's fair. That's fair to say. I think that's good. I think what they said about it's decent, and where it's placed is also decent. Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, hot take. I agree. I think Five Nights at Freddy's, you know, okay, this list is about being iconic. Five Nights at Freddy's, come on. It's come on. It's iconic. But people hate this franchise, so bias. Bias. If you're giving your opinion, there's no bias. Like, I'm not biased. I play this game like once a fucking like century, dude. I've streamed Five Nights at Freddy's twice ever, on release day and then like last year. Okay, there was always something inherently creepy about being in a Chuck E. Cheese restaurant. Okay, you'll flip through the security cameras of the devices. Five Nights at Freddy's, they should have called this like the most iconic horror games ever, because Five Nights at Freddy's, like, what did they call this? Maybe they did. Top 25 best horror games ever made. We rank the top 25 scariest spookies of all time. Okay, well, immediately we can't take this list too serious. The 25 scariest spookies. No matter what, by the way, I'm gonna defend IGN. I'll give you time to cringe. 1 sec. Did you get it out? All right. I'm gonna defend IGN for a sec. I just put up a Silent Hill tier list on YouTube, and the amount of people arguing where like Silent Hill Origins, mid-game, Silent Hill Downpour, mid-game, Silent Hill Shattered Memories, mid-game, Silent Hill Homecoming, mid-game, the amount of people talking about the wrong placement of those games as if they're like the holy grail of horror is nuts. So to do a 25 best horror games of all time, no one's ever going to agree with the list for the most part. So I do get it on that front. I digress. Let's continue. Uh-oh, speaking of controversial. Okay, so if Resident Evil 1 is on here and Resident Evil 4 is on here, then Resident Evil 2, Fatal Frame 2, Resident Evil 2 at least, if not 2 remake as well, should be on. So Resident Evil 4 survival horror, I think it's it's not survival horror. I think it's action horror. So it's still in the horror genre, but it's like an action horror game. So the scariest spookies of all time, RE4? I don't know. Well, let's see what it says. By the time Resident Evil 4 rolled around, played out formulated the series, we needed reinvention. Although its scares are a touch lighter compared to its predecessors, Resident Evil 4 still packed a punch thanks to its lightning-fast zombies called Ganados and chainsaw-wielding maniacs who were never too far behind. On any best of list, Resident Evil 4 would likely fare higher, but judged purely as a horror game, it takes a slight step backwards compared to the previous 3 games, opting for a... It takes a slight step backwards compared to the previous 3 games. Is that foreshadowing to the next 3 games being on here? Opting for a more gung-ho action approach, it's nevertheless still a fantastic horror game. Yeah, if you're gonna put RE4 on a horror list, like, you either put it on there and put it really high or don't put it on there at all. But yeah, Resident Evil 4... Yeah, Resident Evil dude, Resident Evil 7 is legitimately, like, if you play Resident Evil 7, no spoilers, VR headset on, darkness in your room, and I'm talking no spoilers. You don't know Jack exists. You don't know Marguerite. You have no clue about Evelyn. You don't even know who Ethan is. If you play it like that, VR headset as intended, midnight, no one's home in your house, lights off, scariest game ever made. Easily one of the scariest games ever made. No questions asked. But see, a lot of people played RE7 like listening to the new Snoop Dogg album, blasting on their speakers, eating pizza, spilling their fucking drink in their keyboard, their roommates having a party, they don't even have their headset on, and then they're judging it based on how scary it is. Well, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm gonna comment on a 3 Michelin star restaurant's food, and I'm just gonna smell it. Yeah, okay. Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2. It's got zombies. There. Okay, there's someone on my camera. 1 second. All right, sorry, that was my mom. I apologize leaving you on this screenshot. So, Left 4 Dead 2, like, on a horror list is, I think this is the weirdest one so far. Like, Left 4 Dead 2, I think we could all agree is a god tier game. I played the hell out of this on Xbox, surprisingly. And then I bought it again on PC and got all the achievements. Well, I got all the achievements on Xbox. I didn't get them all again on. I digress. God tier game, but top on a top 25 horror games list in general, but also making the top 10. And then but the funny thing is they say, oh, you know, we can't put RE4 any higher because it can't be judged purely as a horror game. But then right after that is Left 4 Dead 2. It's like, well, what, oh, we can't put it too higher because the top 10, you know, we gotta be 9. Next game, another if you think if you think Resident Evil 4 is an action game, then this is like a turbo action game. Resident Evil 4 has some scary moments. Regenerators, when you first start the game and you meet the like you're introduced to the bad guys, it is pretty scary. But you can get used to Ganados quickly. Left 4 Dead is never scary. Like maybe when the witch shows up, but you're with 3 of your friends just fucking blasted infinite ammo shotguns. Basically infinite ammo shotguns, unless you're playing on the hardest difficulty. You know. Left 4 Dead on a horror list. I don't know, man. And and the headline, like the slogan of the freaking thing, 25 scariest spookies of all time. Okay. Outlast. Okay, so now where I said Soma and Outlast can be compared pretty well. Where I said Soma was garbage, I went back and played Outlast like last year or the year before. I didn't like Outlast for the longest time, but I did like it the last time I played. Regardless of that, Outlast in the top 10. Like, it's iconic. Outlast, Amnesia, Five Nights at Freddy's, like these are iconic horror games that molded the past like 10 years of the horror genre. So as someone that grew up with like Resident Evil and Silent Hill and Fatal Frame and like Clock Tower, you know, this was not my cup of tea when I first played it because I'm so used to the classics. But you know, to a lot of people in the previous generation to mine, this is their Resident Evil. This is their Silent Hill. Like when they grow up and they see a list like this, like 10 years from now and Outlast isn't on there, they'll be like, what the hell, dude, Outlast? That's like for me, not including Resident Evil. So I get Outlast being in the top 10. But for me, I wouldn't put it there. It's a great game though. And it was really scary when it came out, but yeah, I wouldn't. This is the best inclusion of the list. Alien Isolation. You want to know why this is the best inclusion on the list? Let me change the scene really quick. So IGN put Alien Isolation as 6. IGN Alien Isolation review. This is rich, dude. So one of my least favorite reviews of all time, and a game and something that made me stop paying any attention to critics. I'll show you right now. All right, so Alien Isolation, the top 6 best horror games of all time, says IGN. Thank you, Ducks Pull Trucks, for the membership, and thank you, That Japanese Boy, for sushi with the $25 $25. Thank you, I really appreciate the generosity. Thank you. So, I'll give you the low intelligence take, or not low intelligence. I'll give you like the normie take, which I think is valid. Okay, it's really hard for me to tackle this because yes, they gave it a 5.9 mediocre, which is like they should be ashamed of themselves. And you should read the actual review. I did. This guy picked hard mode. Okay, I'm not gonna drag this guy through the mud, but he picked hard mode and then complained it was too hard. That was like the main thing of the review. Also, this same guy tweeted out just a couple weeks ago when Alien Isolation got a, you know, they said they're making Alien Isolation 2. He doubled down in his review. He quote tweeted it and he was like, oh, it's so funny to this day looking back at people angry at my review. I would do it again. Or I forget the exact wording. Maybe someone has a link to it. I'll pull it up. But he doubled down and all the comments were like, they were pissed, as they should be, because you should never, if you're a professional in this field, you have to treat it as a professional career. You can't just treat it as a joke where you're like taking one of the most iconic horror games, says them, top 10, says them, and you treat your horrible review of it as a joke. Like, oh yeah, I would do it again. Like, bruh, have some professionalism. Like, be like, oh man, if I could go back, I would change my review. I feel really stupid about that. Don't say anything. But doubling down on one of the most hated reviews of all time just says so much about your character. Like, you're just such an ignorant, like, you do not give a shit. Like, you're so far, your head is so far up your own ass, it's insane. You know what I mean? I digress. The only reason I'm so hard on this is because of this. So that's like the normie take, like I said. But in reality, you know, this article, I don't know who it was written by, but we're going to find out when we scroll to the bottom. I don't think it's this guy. So it's like two separate people. So when you see like IGN gave this number, the general internet is like, oh, who trusts IGN? IGN sucks dick. But it's some human that just works at IGN. It's like one of the 50 humans that is chosen to review that particular game. It's not just IGN. Like IGN's not this entity, you know? It's some human being behind the number. Like I could rate Resident Evil, I could work for IGN, rate Resident Evil 9, and let's say I give it a 9 and a 9, and then there's comments like, yeah, fuck you, IGN, you're so stupid. I love Bakba Soup. Like you don't know. No one ever clicks in to figure out who wrote it. I digress though. The irony, it's fucking hilarious that Alien Isolation is in the top 10 on their best horror games of all time, when this is in the, if there was a top 10 bad IGN reviews of all time, this would be in the top 3. There's no question. Like, if you guys don't know, this is an infamous review. Like, this tarnished their reputation forever. You see it to this day. If you're on Twitter and you check, let's say you check IGN every day, and sometimes I do because I just live on social media. I'm clinically online, so I know these things, unfortunately. But when you click into like IGN reviews, people will always mention the Alien Isolation review. Like, oh, they gave my favorite game a 7 out of 10. Remember that time they rated Alien Isolation badly? You know, it's just iconic. Anyway, I digress. Alien Isolation, top 10. Who would have thought? All right. Did they? Oh, I thought they included the review. I was going to say, Jesus Christ. All right. So Alien's a masterclass in fear, building uneasy tension and suspense via the threat of its single deadly extraterrestrial. On paper, it's a concept not easily translated to a video game form, but Creative Assembly absolutely nailed it with Alien Isolation. First class licensed game takes an unrivaled attention to detail. Yep. The alien is crazy. I can't wait for the second game, by the way. It's a masterclass. Yeah, now it's a masterclass, says IGN. It's a masterclass of horror. But I agree. I think if on any top 25 horror games of all time list, I think Alien Isolation definitely deserves to be there. It would be in my top 25 somewhere. I don't know if it'd be in the top 10. But I do think it's worthy of being up this high. Dead Space. This better be the remake. So unlike RE4, I think Dead Space is a horror game. I thought Dead Space was scary as hell when I played it the first time. And Dead Space Remake, in my opinion, is like a 10 out of 10 game. I absolutely love Dead Space Remake, and why I love it and why I think it deserves to be this high, if not higher. And it's in my top 5 too, by the way, is because it is a very scary game that is, every time an enemy shows up, it is intense and it is exhilarating and it is scary because they are so fast and you have to react with your weapons. And the weapons are incredible in Dead Space. Every weapon is really well balanced. Like if you like the flamethrower the most, use it because it's insanely good. If you like the line cutter, use it because it's insanely good. All the weapons are really good, so you could use whatever you like the most. And if you don't like the weapons, you could use the telekinesis, which is also insanely good. And even though all the weapons are good and the telekinesis is good, it doesn't mean it's an easy game. There are some hard parts in this game. And if you're not having trouble with the enemies, the environmental, like, traversing the environment might be the hardest thing in your playthrough. I love Dead Space. I think it's like the definition of a fun action horror game. But more, unlike RE4, I think with Dead Space, it's a horror action game. And with RE4, I think it's an action horror game. You know what I mean? Because Dead Space is actually scary, and it tries to be scary. The atmosphere is incredible. All the sound design is incredible, and it keeps you on edge for the most part. But I think... top 25 horror games of all time. Games. This is a demo. I don't know how I feel about this one, man. I hate that PT is iconic. It is. And I had it on my tier list for Silent Hill, and people were also mad at me in the comments. But if people listen to what I said about PT, I don't like when it's on lists like this. I don't think it should be talked about in this manner. Like, iconic pieces of horror, yeah, PT is definitely up there. Like, it's iconic, but I love how Daryl Dixon in the background here. Let's see what it says. PT may have not had a full release, and it's no longer available to download, so we debated whether it should be on the list. Well, that's good they debated it. The playable teaser hints today PT is one of the scariest games ever made. That's true, and such deserves recognition. Sure. The result of a cross-industry once at a console generation collaboration between acclaimed creators Hideo Kojima and Del Toro was revealed. Gamescom. PT would go on to become an obsession for players across the internet, Twitter, Reddit, Twitch, and YouTube. Neo, GAF, whatever the hell that is, and other forums all attempted to piece together exactly how to reach its true ending. Then there was the game itself, which was terrifying. The real was fascinating. PT was set in a single, beautifully rendered, looping hallway. Turning a corner remained as scary the first time as it was on the 15th. The subtle changes to the environment on each loop preyed on the player's expectations of familiarity and added disturbing life to a seemingly restricted play area. Yeah, like, I agree with everything said here. Obviously, I think most people do. But it's just so funny to me, like, top 5 horror games of all time, a demo in the top 5. I think this is the kind of game that on these lists, there should be like honorable mentions at the end, and you throw something like PT in there, you know what I mean? But this isn't my list, so I would, if I were to put PT on a list, it would be an honorable mention. Because, like, you know what I mean? Amnesia in the top 3. Okay, so Amnesia, another iconic one. Like I mentioned before with Outlast and Five Nights at Freddy's, it's like that YouTuber, like the other generation grew up, and myself as well. Like, I'm sort of in that generation too, honestly. But Amnesia, I do not think, like, in my opinion, you guys can raise your pitchforks if you want. I'm trying not to look at chat too much to influence my opinion. But man, I think Amnesia is, for one, I didn't like it when it came out. And the only reason it was as popular as it was, in my opinion, is because of how loudly all the YouTubers screamed when they seen the fucking first enemy. And on top of that, I don't even think it was that scary. It's just the fact that, like, PewDiePie and Markiplier and whoever else, they play the game and they scream super loud at everything, and then every other YouTuber's like, wait, if I do that, I could get millions of views. So they just boot it up, they start screaming their heads off, and now all of a sudden it's the scariest game ever made, when it's not even in like the top 10 scariest games ever made. It's not even close. Like, when the first enemy shows up, sure, that's a scary moment. It's really well placed. Like, the first enemy is so well placed. I like, it's perfect. You just open this random door and there he is. Terrifying. But everything after that first, like, build up, sure, maybe that puzzle in the water where you're jumping on the boxes and the water splashing up, sure, that's pretty scary too. But everything else in the game is just, like, not great in my opinion. I don't think, like, Amnesia being in the top 25, sure. Top 3, like, better than Dead Space remake, above RE4 is on the list, so above RE4, above Alien Isolation. Even Outlast, man. I don't know. I'm not a huge Amnesia enjoyer. Okay, this is deserving. Resident Evil 2 remake. So we're this high up. There's only one game left, and it's definitely Silent Hill 2. We're this high up. So Resident Evil 2 remake, like, I see what they're going for with this list, but it's just so weird. Like, okay, since Resident Evil 1 is on there, they can't do 2, they can't do 3, they can't do Code Veronica, they can't do 0, and they can't do remake. They have to do one that feels like a different game, so they put RE4 on there. Okay, and I get it. And then since RE4 and RE1 are on there, well, they can't do, like, they can't do other ones, so they got to pick a new genre as well. RE2. RE7, this is where I'm going with this. RE7 not making the top 25, and I don't even like RE7 that much. Like, I did an RE tier list. It's not even in the top 10 for me. I don't think, maybe it's like 9 or 8, but it's the top horror games, like scariest spooks of all time, and RE7's not there. That's insane. No Fatal Frame game being there. That's insane. Like, these two things are nuts to me. Like, no RE7. Like, Outlast and Amnesia, I get they're iconic, but RE7 was also pretty iconic. RE7 low-key kind of sucks though. If that is your defense of RE7 not being here, Amnesia low-key sucks. PT low-key sucks. Alien Isolation, Outlast low-key sucks. Let's see what else. Five Nights at Freddy's low-key sucks. Siren high-key fucking blows dick. Clock Tower low-key sucks. Soma low-key sucks. You know what I mean? So like, sure, if that is what you want to say, it low-key sucks. Most of the games of this fucking list low-key suck. Manhunt low-key sucks, you know? Like, okay, sure, that low-key sucks, then take off half the list. If that's the defense. Well, I don't think RE2 Remake low-key sucks. I think that as a remake, like Missing the Beast scenarios, that's a flop. But the game is incredible other than that. Like, yeah, there's no Beast scenarios. Well, there is, but they didn't live up to the hype, and that sucks. But like, does the game low-key suck? No. The game is fucking incredible. Now I'm wondering what Silent Hill they picked for the 2. I guess 2 remake. So let's see what they have to say about say about Resident Evil 2. There are many contenders for best entry in the Resident Evil series, but our vote empathetically goes to the 2019 remake of Resident Evil 2, which happens to be the spookiest in a long line of quality RE spookies. Who wrote this? AI. Okay, what the hell, dude? It happens to be the spookiest in a long line of RE spookies? No, it's not. I think most people would agree that it's RE7, and RE7's not even on this list. You know what I mean? RE2 is not scary at all. I think RE2 deserves a place in the top 25 horror games ever. I think top 5 is you know, great. But like with lines like this and like the headline of the article being about like spookies, you know, keyword, no RE7 is criminal. And by the way, I know after the fact, oh, why are you so caught up in RE7? I'm not even an RE7 enjoyer, really. And but I know, like, you know, masterclass when I see it. And the first half of RE7, you know, people consider it some of the scariest shit ever. If PT's on here, dude, then RE7 should be. But that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. And I'm a low-key RE7 hater, man. I hate on the second half of that game every chance I get. If I see someone in chat mention like a shitty part of a game, I'll instantly be like, well, it ain't no RE7 boat, you know? So you're getting... I'm not even a fanboy, and I will sit here and say this list sucks because no RE7. We're not, this list sucks because no RE7. There's many things I think that are a little questionable about this list. But no RE7 is definitely a high offender of a top 25 horror game list. Manhunt is scarier. Manhunt is better and scarier than RE7. Yeah, okay. Okay. Ugh. Manhunt. Let me tell you, I bet you most people that actually are like, people see Manhunt, they're like, fuck yeah, I love that as a kid. All they can remember is walking up to like innocent people and like strangling with a bag and making them suffocate, like just the brutality of the game. But you ask them like any story beats or literally anything else about the game besides the brutality, and they can't even say a goddamn syllable about it. So like Manhunt, you know, goddamn, dude. No Cry of Fear. There's a lot of games that are missing for this, I think, like scariest games. Cry of Fear on a scariest games? Yes, Cry of Fear definitely deserves to be scary. You know the irony of discussing this list? I could make my own top 25 and get just as much hate or like just as much or more hate as this list. But yeah, like Cry of Fear I would definitely have on mine. Cry of Fear is terrifying, dude. Subnautica should be on here. Subnautica is very scary. Scariest games list would be fun. Do it? Yeah, maybe I will do a scariest games list, but man, I just ranted about most of these games already. Anyway, RE2 being in top 3, I think that's good. I think that's no arguments here. And Silent Hill 2 Remake or Silent Hill 2 in general, I think being the number... Silent Hill 2 Remake being in the top, I think is recency bias. And I'm not saying that 2 is objectively better, I think, but, you know, give it time to cook. The game's been out for like 3 weeks. But like, recency bias plays such a huge role in people's opinion. If you don't understand this, like, take it from someone that's clinically online in the gaming space of Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. Like, recency bias goes fucking crazy, bro. Like, that dictates... That's like... Recency bias is like an extra point on, like, every game for your average person. I digress, though. Let's see what it says. When it comes to representing real terror and its consequences, doesn't get any scarier than Silent Hill 2. Sorry, I'm a Resident Evil guy. I almost said Resident Evil. It's an increasingly disturbing and psychological journey into the repressed thoughts of its unassuming protagonist and the tortured souls he meets along the way. Emotional tragedy, guilt, anger, abuse, and the horrible ways the resulting trauma manifests are handled with grace and maturity that only strengthens Silent Hill 2's disturbing subject matter. That mounting feeling that you are fleeing from an inescapable mistake, all leading up to the haunting revelation at the end and a devastating fight against one of video gaming's most menacing antagonists, makes Silent Hill 2 the scariest game of all time. So this is the scariest game of all time list now? Since this is underlined and in clickable text? I'm just poking the hornet's nest. The original Silent Hill 2 is perhaps the bleakest, most somber game ever made, and Bloober Team has successfully recreated this miserable magic. Ensuring the remake is a deeply effective descent into genuinely uncomfortable terror. With the 2024 remake, Team Silent's nightmarish vision is preserved. It's a modern reminder not just of an era where Konami was a master of survival horror, but also the significant power of Silent Hill 2's unrelenting misery. There's something about the PS2 version, though, that keeps us coming back to its slightly pixelated fog and uniquely haunting atmosphere. It's fair to say that we've been seeing this restless town in our dreams ever since we stepped foot in it back in 2001. So this sort of comes off as like they're giving it both to Silent Hill 2 OG and Silent Hill 2 Remake, which that's probably the best thing they could. But I guarantee, look at this. I've been making YouTube videos for a while now. I've been creating content for a while now. The reason they picked Silent Hill 2 for the #1 right here, so you could transition into the next, like, oh, okay, let's go check out the review. They're definitely going to get extra clicks by putting this above Silent Hill 2, but I'm not saying it doesn't deserve the top spot, but lists like this are not to be taken fully serious because there's a lot of manipulation that goes on with this kind of thing. An example is in my tier list video. I didn't do this for manipulation purposes, just so you could go watch the video. I didn't want to rant again about Silent Hill 2, but I already reviewed Silent Hill 2, so I kept it brief and left my video at the end of the tier list if you want to see an in-depth dive. But this is like the same kind of thing where they follow it up at the end. Oh, they do this for everything. Wait. See our review of Dead Space. See our review of Alien Isolation. Please be the review. It is! Oh my god, they have no shame. Top 6 game, see our review of Alien Isolation. I'm getting secondhand chill. I actually am receiving secondhand embarrassment. I feel flushed. $15,000 comments. Woo! I'm sure they're all happy. This review stopped me from purchasing Alien Isolation back in 2014. Waited until December 2017. Lost 3 years of fantastic gameplay. At least I've had the last almost 5 years of enjoyment. Shame on you, Ryan. Shame on you, Ryan. Shame on you. Oh, really? Link it up, Mercury Cannon. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. Let me just permit you 1 sec. Analysts to announce, but all those armchair industry experts out there told me that my review specifically killed the sequel. I should review this when it comes to just to fuck with all those people. Here's when you know you've made a horrible tweet. 2,300 comments, 1,000 likes, 2 million views. This is the motherfucker that gave it a 5. Yeah. Being an insufferable cunt isn't a personality or a comedy routine, Ryan. This ain't it, Ryan. Jesus Christ, dude. That bad play, man. Stuff like that ruins your internet reputation for the rest of your life. Like this, it's almost sad seeing stuff like this because this could have been his redemption arc. Like tweeting out like, oh man, I feel sort of ashamed for that Alien Isolation review. And then you would have people in the comments still saying horrible things about you, but you'd see some character growth, you know? You'd be like, you know, oh, that's cool that like he looks back on that. But like this, not only is he like not embarrassed of the bad review, like that people universally fucking despise, but doubling down and saying you should review the sequel. Oh my God. Like this is on grounds for just being fired for being a dumbass. I digress though. Great list. Am I right? All right, guys. Now I'm going to rate this list at a 10. Ready? I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. You know why? Because that's the classic IGN rating. Actually, I know what, a 5.9 mediocre. Give it a 5.9 mediocre at best. Yeah, maybe I'll do a list and receive some hate too. That'd be fun. Now, guys, don't, like I said earlier, don't go see their review. Go watch my review, okay? Exclamation mark YouTube. Then you gotta click that link, and then there's a link in the details of that video that you gotta go watch, okay? Don't look at IGN's review. Go get angry at my review. There, I'm trying my manipulation tactics. Are they working? All right. That was fun. That was fun. I forgot we were playing Eternal Darkness. That list got me too rattled. Shall we? Eternal Darkness wasn't on the list as well, which is honestly unforgivable. I have played Lost to Vivo, yeah. That's a great game. That's a really good like Silent Hill like. A Silent Hill like. Oh, we came from this way. I know, guys, we're still playing Eternal Darkness. I have played The Suffering, yeah. Let's do the pool. Barcode, barcode, barcode. Oh. No crash. Scariest game ever made. What should be number 1? The scariest game ever made? If I would probably put RE7, but I would put in the description of why I put it there. If you play with the headset on, full volume, no spoilers, and if you're not doing exactly that, then no, it's not. But if you're doing exactly that, then yes. I think like picking a scariest game of all time, that's super subjective. Like everything is subjective, but that's like crazy subjective. Like, and Look, like Subnautica for me is in my top 3. That game scared the fuck out of me. Bum. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about what I'd put in the top 25. Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica 4, 2 remake, 4 remake, Silent Hill 1, 2, 3. Amnesia Machine of Pigs, Harvester, Phantasmagoria 2. Thank you. Thank you N8 Brez. Thank you Lobby Wobby. Thank you Galera. Thank you Emma S. Kennedy. Thank you Snape for the resubs. Thank you Lelu Mustache Butter. Thank you Cridius. Thank you Axiomata. And thank you Carpish. Sorry, I had my alerts off. I didn't see any of them during that. And thank you Pob. Uh-oh, are these enemy? Oh my god, it's the Silent Hill 1 Pterodactyl. What would you guys put as your #1 horror game ever made? Let's hear it. Thank you, Commander Kato. Thank you. E.T. Remake, Resident Evil 1 Remake. If I made a list of top 10 survival horror games ever made, or top 10 horror games ever made, I think RE1 Remake. My favorites are RE1 Remake, Silent Hill 2, and Dead Space Remake. Dead Space Remake. If we're going to like the roots of horror, like we don't have shit like Left 4 Dead 2 on there or Resident Evil 4, then Dead Space, Silent Hill, Resident Evil 1 Remake. Luigi's Mansion. Oh! Dude, I wanted to play Luigi's Mansion this month. What scared me the most as a kid? The burglar in Sims 1. Yeah, I like the suffering. Bum. Army of Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick. #1. But yeah, the scariest things when I was a kid, more so movies. I wasn't really scared of games. Movies scared the fuck out of me though. Any movie. We have to do all of these? This is the definition of padding.
Welcome. Hydra-Kamichir de X300. Eibaum, love your content. Have you played Cock? Dark Corner Software.
What did you just say? Cammy! Cock! Hydra, you've always been so well behaved. Oh, I'm getting pounded! I can't move! Aim at him! That hits! Fuck! Forbidden Siren. Forbidden Siren 2. Gonna puke. I've never played Cock. What is that, Hydra? Dark Corners of the Earth. Wait. Oh, Call of Cthulhu. Is that the first person one that came out like 5 years ago? Or is it a classic? Oh, no, I don't think I've ever played it. It has some great moments. Any movie watch-alongs? Well... Oh no! No! Probably not, because it's... On Twitch, it's hard to... Well, there are some movies you could watch, I think. But... Killer Clowns from Outer Space is one of them. Oh shit, this part looks a bit sketchy. I think she's gonna shoot something at me. Mirepoix, carrots, celery, onion. Mirepoix. That's what Mirepoix is, guys. Does she have the shield up? She doesn't have the shield up! Oh, she does. Fuck! Mirepoix, celery, onion, carrot. Shoot it already. Oh, did you just... Okay, okay. We gotta go now. We gotta go now. Go, 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 go. Oh! Get fucked. I thought he was landing. Mirepoix, Salva, Riva, Wah, Wah, Viva, Wah, 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 Viva, Wah, Wah, Wah. Mirepoix. Okay, so a mirepoix is celery, carrot, onions. Okay, guys. What country is green onion, ginger, and garlic? China! Flip witch! Nice. Okay, what country is onion, ginger, and garlic? Lots. I'll take it. India works. No! Boom! Barcode. Oh, we gotta do a quick one. Hey! Hey! Oi! 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 Yeah, this part is not the greatest. Oh, of course he's in the shield. Oh! Hey. Purple. Purple! Who are you? Mirepoix. I'm gonna... May I go out on a limb and say something? I don't absolutely hate this part, and it hasn't been going on too long right now. But I will say, when a horror game is like 12 hours, or a long game, I'm always expecting shit like this. Oh, of course he puts the shield up. The fuck? Wait, he canceled it? Coming, bro. crazy. I'm out of ammo for this gun. That sucks. It's actually really good. But I could totally see people watching this and thinking it's way too repetitive. But I assume you've only watched like an hour total. Because this is like the only super repetitive part in the game. So far. Oops. Thank you, GM Bob. Thank you. I'm surprised at how good this looks on Dolphin. You have no clue what the different magics mean? So see that there's sanity, there's mana, and there's health. So think of it as like, you know, for some things. So first off, red counters green, green counters blue. Wait. Blue counters red, something like that. And then purple counters all. Oh, there's someone at my front door again. Oh, sorry. I don't even know what it was. I gotta check. It was it Stove Guy? Might have been a bird. It was a bird. A bird landed right on it and looked inside. But yeah, the spells, it's sort of confusing, but each one counters another. So let's say there's a green enemy, then you could counter him with red. But the purple one, which this is like an optional one that you just find in a secret, this slightly counters all of them. So if you just want to like brain deadingly go through the game, this one works. And if you want to like, there's a recover spell. So if you use it with red, it gives you health. If you use it with blue, it gives you mana. If you use it with green, it gives you sanity. And if you use it purple, it gives you everything. Same with like if you're dispelling magic, Like if they have a green shield up, you want to use red. If they have a blue shield up, you want to use green. If they have a red shield up, you want to use blue. Or you can just dispel all of it with purple. I can't get over how much this guy looks like Mickey from behind. So like right now I'm using this spell. This spell is called Magic Pool. And what it does is, since I'm casting the like 7 ring version of it, it's like the most powerful version I have right now. And it regenerates by sanity, magic, and health. Pretty OP. But yeah, the purple is definitely feels a little too strong. Oh, I don't know what to use here. Wait, so the first one I put blue. I don't know. Does this matter? I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's probably dispel. But I don't really know. Oh, we're here. Well, we did it wrong because nothing's happening, I guess. I gotta go back into the first portal, maybe. Mirepoix. I like how you outrun that spell. Maybe it might work right now. Like, are we good? Oh, wait, I didn't do this one? Mirepoix. Dispel area? Sure. Oh! Wait, okay, I guess that one was wrong. Or not the one I just did, but the H. He died from that? Fuck. We're like a couple hours away from the end, right? See you, Miss Yellow. Drippy. Drip. This is that drip. I like my cheese drippy, bruh. Oh. All right. No, why did you do that? All right. Okay. So we got to change that H, I think. Oh, wait, it's this way. Place is very confusing. I like that this spell, the best thing about this spell is not the mana, the health, or the sanity. It's the fact that it gives you permanent stamina. Costs like your entire mana pool though. So it was this one? Oh, it was the wrong... It was the wrong main element. Wait, I forget what I picked first though. Did I pick blue? Fuck, I think I picked blue. I'm pretty sure it's probably... green? Woo! Okay, switch it. Oh! There we go. Bum, bum. Edward's meddling with the arrays has conjured incredible energies that are now building up inside the city. It can't be contained for long. Edward needs to escape the city. Yes, sir. Let's go! Song of Horror? Yeah, I really liked Song of Horror. That was a really fun game. I liked that arc on stream because that lasted so long. Because they were coming out episodically. Oh wait, it's this way. Look at the little bubbles in the health pool and the mana pool. It's the little things, guys. It's the little things. I have not played a single Fear game. Uh-oh, did I say it and not realize? Ari fan? Uh-ohs. Yeah, Arcane is fucking amazing. Like, easily the best. Or I don't know if it's easily anymore, but where the hell am I, by the way? No, I played Alien Isolation. Oh, you... I played Alien Isolation when it first came out. I didn't put it on YouTube because I was just... I don't know. But sometimes playthroughs... Sometimes it's better that they're not on YouTube. Like, for example, I don't have RE7 first playthrough on YouTube. I rewatched it, and guess what sucked about my RE7 playthrough? Since I lived with roommates, they were both sleeping when RE7 came out, so I was like borderline not talking the whole playthrough, and if I did talk, I whispered. So. I'm getting the fuck out of here! You guys are still here? Run, Mickey! Well, it's still on my... It's on my Twitch channel on my highlights. Yeah, Falmore, this is a big one. Oh! Holy! Go, Mickey! "48 years later." What? Oh. $333. Dude, he's gonna get cheap shot. Damn, so it's like that. That sucks. Edward Roivas got goofed.
Do you bring news of disaster, Augustus?
And if not, we wonder why not, since disaster has struck.
Yes. Your colony of Guardians in the ruins of Engar has been eradicated. A great magic wrought massive destruction there. Not a single Guardian escaped.
Your concern is touching, but out of place.
Truly.
There are other Guardian colonies. The loss of one is meaningless.
That is the only disaster you report?
Yes, my magnificence. There are no others.
And what of your treachery to us?
Treachery?
All in good time. It matters not that you bear us ill will, Augustus. It will come to no end.
The voice acting is good.
Lack the power to destroy me.
Or
Yeah.
even elevate yourself to our level. The future has unfolded before me through a vision.
One of my many visions.
A vision of my conquering the absent horror. Uliath, master of the plains.
Uliath.
The magic of the plains is no match for the power of the mind. And thus, it will be destroyed.
Then the gate shall be opened, and you shall once again.
Yeah, it's like as
grace
soon as
the
they
earth
wrapped up Twin
with your
Snakes, they
presence.
just kept all the voice actors like, alright guys, get out of this studio, we're gonna put you in eternal darkness now. A scrap of paper from Edward. Dear Alex, I have left you a small surprise to keep you going with everything when everything seems to go awry. It was my favorite tipple, and there are several barrels of it in the basement. Please help yourself. All right. Tipple. Is it time? Our character's going insane. Oh, my tipple. Pickaxe? Yo, Megadetta. Thank you for the sub. Let's go. Thank you. Oh. Oh, never mind. Fragile. Okay, I'm not putting two and two together. Where the hell do I use this pickaxe? Range. I'm a zombie. Upstairs! Zombie! Upstairs! Oh my god, we're still the zombie! Bro, turn us back! Silent Hill 4 style? Is Edward all tied up above a little hole? Bro! Maximilian, what are you doing? Max! Wait, it might need to be the big one. Pi and S. Okay. Man, I love the UI in this game. I really gotta make sure I don't miss anything I love and say it out loud during the playthrough, but like the eyeballs on the skulls, flipping through the pages. God. Wait, it's pi and what? Pi and S. Wait, what's pi? This one? Mentrock, Julia. Oh, it's just a one-parter. Stethoscope. Journal from Maximilian Roivas. Let's see what this says. As I contemplated these ideas, my suspicions of my servants grew, and I became increasingly fearful of them. I began to watch them carefully. Days ago, I watched one of them stretch his neck. I could have sworn I saw it twist in the most peculiar direction, and a bulge of muscle tissue collect and grow in the most incorrect manners, as if bone was being displaced from its proper location and something else was moving in its place. I stumbled away knowing that I was surrounded by unholy creatures that wore the skins of mortal men and women. I had to take action. Dear God, let my hand be swift and merciful. I mean, he wasn't... I don't know if he was crazy. Well... So Maximilian, when we played as him, you know, he was seeing monsters because of the eternal darkness, and they were spawning in the house. But he may have killed a couple innocent people on his way. Oh, fuck. Don't go purple on me, bro. Oh! They look like monsters to you? They look like skeeters to you? Not to me. Step on it. You bastard! Oh, great. Now I don't have the mana. Shit. What was the number? 70? What? Okay. Thank you, Josh, as a zombie. Thank you. Huh? Oh, it messed up because I pressed open, I think. $60. Wait! Fuck! Ah, what was the last one? Wait, a 45? Whoa, there it is. Letter from Edward.
A storm approaches, Augustus. A storm of metal and fire. And a torrent of souls along with it. Young and vibrant.
Yes, I have seen it coming. A worthy sacrifice, I am sure, and one that will allow the greater guardian that resides below to finish its channeling. With this sacrifice of souls I make unto thee, Great One, the gate shall be ready to be opened, and your freedom shall be at hand.
Alrighty.
Dear Alexandra, if you are reading this, Alex, then I am surely dead. Knowing that the police will contact my only living relative, I made sure to leave this message for you. As I write this letter, Pius Augustus is waiting for his chance to strike me down for what I have done to the Guardian City. I believe I have slowed Augustus's plans, but not stopped them completely. He will still try to bring his ancient into this world. You must continue what our ancestor Max has started. You must gather the artifacts and call forth an ancient to combat what Augustus brings into this world. Of the artifacts, there are 4, but one of these is in the clutches of Pius himself. They are the Black Heart of Mantarok, the Claw of Chaturga, the Sigil of Zelototh, the Veil of Uliauth. Your skill in the arcane science will not be as strong as Pius's, who has had 2 millennium to prepare his gate. You will need all the remaining artifacts to match his power. It all rests with you, my dear. I wish you well in this desperate act. I wish I had more guidance for you, but I am at my wit's end, and I feel I am running out of time. Your loving grandfather,
Edward.
Edward.
Edward Roivas, man. He's so fucking hot. Sorry. Wait, I need that spell. Fuck yeah. I don't even see what the fuck this does, dude. Like, is this bugged on... Is this just bugged on... After the chapter.
Wherever disaster and death lurk, there is likely to be an ancient just beyond our senses.
Ulioth.
Waiting. They prey on our misfortune and exploit it toward their own twisted ends. When hundreds of oil fields are set ablaze on the heels of war, the ancient's grip tightens, knowing that lives will be forfeit and resources squandered. But a few people make a difference.
Stinky, 1 sec if you're still here.
People like Michael Edwards, a Canadian industrial firefighter hired to put an end to the insanity at the end of the war.
1991.
Ironically for him, the insanity was just beginning.
Fuck! What's his name? I didn't hear. So, I just looked up settings. It should be online if you just search up, like, best Eternal Darkness settings. There's a wiki for it. I don't know if Eternal Darkness will come up, but basically you just change the graphics to, like, crank up anti-aliasing to 8, like,
more powerful. I don't know how else to describe it.
That's all I did. I just upped the graphics, like in the graphics setting.
It's by the numbers. It's all good. Just relax.
The silicone cloth and the water spray are there, so you're probably right. We've got 500 pounds of 80% nitroglycerin grade dynamite all in place. We're good to go.
Dude, is this...
Edwards, you can pull your team back now. Get your
There's no way this is the DARPA chief.
Kill the fire.
Sure thing. Coming back now.
We're getting a pressure.
Dude, they literally were just like did Twin Snakes and they just took all the voice actors and they put them in this game. Like, this is just another Metal Gear game. Like, I'm not kidding, guys. If you're watching this for the first time, almost every voice actor in this whole game, I'm not even being sarcastic, is for Metal Gear. Oh, we're gonna get to see, what's his name? Roberto Bianchi. I didn't think there'd be another one of these. What's this guy's name again? Sorry? Did I just put Peter Stillman?
What the hell happened?
Michael.
They're all dead. McCormick. Patterson.
Patterson!
All gone.
Not Patterson!
Looks like they've been buried alive.
This is how you do diversity in a game, by the way. This is like one of the most diverse games I've ever played. Every race is in this frickin' game, man.
Take this.
Oh!
Guard it well. Many have perished for it. Take it.
Roberto.
Take it to the ruins of Engar. At the ruins, a gathering of light.
You want me to take this to some ruins under a house in Rhode Island?
No, Falmore, you got it
Take
wrong.
it.
The female lead is actually
Save
hot,
us.
so that doesn't matter.
Oh.
Everything else, though. Sensing the danger, Mike protects his hands from the insidious magic. Using his coat. He's ripped! Oh, we got the effigies! Oh, hell yeah. Fire axe? But yeah, people would be angry at this game for sure, though. But the female lead's hot. Like, it doesn't matter if there's a female in the game. As long as they're hot. There's 2 hot chicks in this. No, there's 3. Actually, no. Every female in this game has been like a supermodel. One of them, literally. Right? Yeah, there's been Elia, Alex Roivas, and Karim's simp woman. What's wrong with that? Nothing. I didn't say anything was wrong with that. But something's wrong with my stomach, so I'll be right back with that. All right, skaters. All right. I just had to get my lunch. Oh. Holy. Holy. What? What the fuck? Bro. Excuse me. Yo, give me the Book of the Dead. Scoozy. Scoozy. I'll show my settings after the game if you guys are still around. If you want to see them. Scoozy. I don't have the Book of the Dead yet, bros. Whoa, the armor penetration. Stay down, brah. Stay down. You wanna fuck with me? Then fuck with me. But don't mess with me when I'm in my zone though, brah. You. Wonder how his magic is. It's piss poor. Wait, I don't have the freaking book. Do I? Yeah, this guy's have the Book of the Dead, bro. Don't cry, chat. What game is that, Valmore? Tear Park. Vultures, scavengers of death. This guy's a Chad. Well, we're insane again. Pick it up! What do you mean reload? Bro! What the hell are you doing, bro? Bro! Like, what the fuck is this? I told you guys at the start of this game, and I knew it would come to fruition eventually. Having the B button be reload and inspect is like terrible, but I don't even know why he didn't fully reload there. I know you can reload with Z as well. Ow! Got the staff. Dude, we need the Book of the Dead stat. We need the Eternal Darkness. Is the game supposed to be good, Fillmore? Ah! Ah! My head! Help! Help! Somebody! Somebody, please!
What's going on here?
Ah. I can't use it? Oh. The stuff! Fuck yeah! What? Guys, all muscle, yeah. Michael, please. Michael's all fucking muscle. Look at him. My name is Michael. You could go fuck yourself. I'll have to look up that Resident Evil Vampire Survivors type game you just talked about. I have a Vampire Survivors style game I have a sponsor for in a couple days. I forget what day, but dispel. Easy. Wrecked. That was scary. Okay, wait, we can't deal with this yet. Bro. Wait. Metal rock. What I have to eat, I had chia pudding with cocoa powder, walnuts, and banana. Cocoa powder, not something I want in there necessarily, but I need those flavanols, you know? No! Okay. We're here, what the fuck? There's cocoa in my powder. You remember how I told you guys I was eating like 95% dark chocolate, 100% dark chocolate, 99% dark chocolate? I said fuck it, I went straight to the source. I'm just eating cocoa powder now. I'm getting fucked. Run, you idiot! Easy. Canada's in America. I'm an Earthling! That's that kind of energy. I'm an Earthling and so are you! Whoa! Okay, bro. Danny the Manny, thank you again. Yeah, we're basically playing House of Ashes. Boom! 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 Whew. This guy's mana is shit! It has the Z on it. It has the backwards F and the Z with the sword. Backwards F and Z with the sword. Trapper, eh? What, can I send this to the Trapper realm? No way. I can. Boom! Like it's nothing. Ooh, the last spell in the game. What is it? Bind. That sounds good. Protect creature. So this just like completely stops a creature. Oh, well, we're gonna get to test it. Oh, wait, they're behind a thing. Or am I in there with them? Bind. All right, spell list. Bind. How about I just use magical attack? Never mind. Shit, I need mana. I need mana. I need mana. I need mana. Who in the chat likes mana? Who in the chat likes mana? Who in the chat likes mana? Do. Alright, now the mana's regenerating like crazy. Mental rock. I'm gonna cast a bigger spell. Let's try for the triple. Guys, do you want to try for the triple? You want to try for the triple, chat? Okay, Z with the sword and the circle. Easy. 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 Sorry, I know we're basically on the same side, but oh, I gotta reload. 1 sec. Man, this guy's mana is shit. Explosive probably left over from the war. Plastic explosive. Okay. Okay, I'll do it. God, look at this Chad. Look at this absolute Chad. Michael. I like all the characters you play as in this game. Who's your guys' favorite though? If you knew. Kareem? Was it this chat's a bunch of gooners, so it was probably what's her name? Alia. Maximus? Yeah, Maximus is a beast. Maximus sacrifices it all. Arr! Arr! You could have told me this was gonna happen. I would have used something else. How about this though? How about this? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this, chat. You want something crazy? Bada bing, bada, bada bada boom. What? Oh, eat my ass. Oh! Oh! Just. You having fun there, asshole? Yeah, I'm gonna cast a different spell. Oh, never mind. Locked in, literally. Oh shit. Fuck! Ow! Here's what we do. First off, we lock in. Second off, oh, wouldn't you like to know? All right, so what we're gonna do, this is gonna be OP. First, we gotta buff ourselves. So 1 sec. Yeah, that was at the start of the game, Zero Cool. It was also spoiled too. Chat. Okay, backwards F and S. Oh, come on, bruh. I'm on a dolphin emulator. My favorite character? Probably Anthony. I feel really bad for him. He got screwed over. Wait, do I not have enough mana to cast this in general? Okay, just enough. Paul also got pretty fucked. And they're in the same area too. Alright, so I'm gonna be crazy. Are you guys ready for crazy? I'm gonna show you crazy, bro. I just need some mana. One sec. Well, everyone sort of got screwed in this game. Or most of the characters. Feels bad. Alright, watch this. Watch this. Boom, boom, ba 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 boom, 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 ba 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 boom. Oh, next enemy, come on down. Oh, hi. Hi there, Buster. I'm right here. Hit me. You coming? Oh! You good? You good? Easy. Fuck, let's just spawn the next one. Why not? Hey, Skeeter. How you like your little cage I built for you? Ooh. Wait, what? Oh, this is punishment from doing it wrong? Oh. I thought we just had to fight one. Fuck! I like I love Dr. Lindsay. Oh wait, what does this say? A female scholar. A female scholar. Wait, what? So they don't go... Wait, oh, is it just what counters what? So green gets countered by red. What? So it's blue. Bullshit. It's just animal cruelty, yeah. Okay. Oh! You guys said there were 2 hours left. Who was yoinking my chain? Man, I'm... Wait. Can we use reveal here? Guys, can we reveal this door or no? Guess not. Okay, one sec. Barcode! Barcode! Yeah! You should be able to scan people. Everyone in the world should have a barcode. And you can see like all their past jobs, all their exes, what their exes do. And then their family, you know? Like, oh, you want to hang out after work? Well, I don't know you very well. Let me see your barcode. And if they hide it or something, you know. You know. Red flag. That sounds terrible. Red flag. Red flag. Oh, was that like Minority Report? Spell list. Reveal magic. Or reveal invisible. Which one is it? I'm going with green. You liars! It wasn't green. Blue. You liars! It wasn't blue. You liars! It's not any of them, you liars. All right, we're gonna up the ante. All right, we got some liars in the chat. Oh, is this gonna be the very last one I try? Purple makes you invisible. Oh! Hello! Yo! Oh, God. Wait, this is actually where you're supposed to go? Wait! Guys, which is the wrong way? Is this the wrong way or the right way? You can tell me, because I don't want to miss anything. Guys, I don't want to miss anything. This is the right way? Fuck! Why is the right way harder to find? And I don't want to miss a thing. Mirepoix, crowbar, celery, onion, carrot. Michael. Michael. Take it, Michael. Take it, baby. Michael. Dude, I'm liking this Michael guy. 1991. Michael the fireman. Michael the fireman, 30 baby mamas, 10 different careers, billionaire, playboy, and now he's a fireman in his spare time. Michael. Get him, Michael. So he's Drake? Bruh. No, he's still with all the baby mamas. They like him so much, he stayed married with all of them. That's our Michael. Guys, if someone, or girls, guys, if someone was like such a good partner, could anyone reach the echelon of good partner that you'd let them marry to 2 people or 1 other person? Like you have your own personal credit card of theirs because they're a billionaire. You know, yeah, it's everything. Yeah, I know I have grenade rounds. I'm saving them. Ah! Shit! Why every time these worms shows up, it's like a weird cutscene. Mix. I like C4. I getcha. I get what you're saying. Spell list. Enchant item cast. Mike has activated the bombs timer. The countdown has begun. Mike has 3 minutes to escape. What?
T-minus 3
Fuck!
minutes until detonation.
Run, Mike! Mike! Out of my way, loser boy! Mike, coming through, bastard boy! All right, Mike. We need a shield. Stat! Michael style. Purple. Get away from me, fuck boy! Ooh. Go, Mike! My name is Mike. I'm in town on vacation.
Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Not now, Resident Evil 2 Remake. Ya que sí.
Device has been activated. All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
Fuck. Mike. Come on, Mike. Thank you. RE2 Remake, everyone. He will defend Mike. Go, Mike, go. Resident Evil 2 Cheers Ekasian. Go, Mike. I think it's this way. It's not. Go, Mike. Dude, Mike better escape, man. Mike is a Chad. Come on. Get out of there, Mike. Oh, okay. All right, GG. Thank you, New Scene. A few years later. Yo, look at Mike in casual wear.
Thanks for coming. I didn't think you'd show.
Look, I have no idea who you...
I think you do. Just as much as I know you know. Now let's be quick. The Guardians know where I am, and I won't last the night. But that's not the point.
What's this?
Something you need. Don't open it here. Only in privacy. They can sense it if it's not shrouded.
Is it one of the artifacts?
You must leave now. But there's something I have to do before they get to me. I can't protect you if they find us. Good luck.
Mike. Man, the story in this game is fucking awesome. I think it has one of my favorite stories in any horror game. Just so many people are involved. Really cool. Mike made it, baby. No, Mike is good. Oh, when he's like, I have something to do. I'm sorry, if they find me, I'm gonna be fucked. He had to save Leon. That's where he was going. Doorbell! I don't know about this. Mike? The shotgun? The elephant gun. It's the elephant gun. Oh! Ulioth! Mike! Oh, oops. I don't think she has the elephant gun. I don't have it. Can you get it? Thank you, Snooky. With the lid removed, some kind of well-like entranceway is revealed. A ladder leads down into the murky darkness. Was this Edward's route into the Guardian City? I think it was, broski. Good. She has good mana and good health. Or, well, okay health. Maximilian Roivas all those years ago? She knows. She knows the whole... I love that she knows everything about everyone. It makes the story a lot cooler. She knows the story of the Eternal Darkness, or like she's read all the pages. It's really cool. She's a knower. She's basically friends with Maximilian. She knows the simpy boy Kareem. She knows Anthony. She knows Roberto. Roberto got fucked. Tell me we have to redo... What the fuck is this? Tell me we have to redo this whole thing. Okay, is there a way to dispel this shit on the floor? Or is what I'm doing like shielding myself the strat? That is the strat. Okay. Wasn't sure if I was just being an idiot or a genius, sorry. Listen, barcodes, I really gotta use the pisser room. I really gotta use the pisser, boys. I'll be right back with sec. Everyone go take a doopy. This is the final stretch of the game. my shield up. They're playing my song. Let's go, people. Okay, let's go. Really? Oh my God, you have just enough time. Oops. What's my mana? About half. Whatever, let's just do this. Yeah, thank you, Shadow the Soul Leader, yeah! Yo, Aro Kai. Yeah, this game is really good. It's a classic. Oh, good. Okay, I was gonna say, do we have to redo all this? Whew.
I'm gonna kick this Jill sandwich.
Thank you, Scully. Do we have any glue? Anyone have any glue? Yeah, we need to hook to a drippy cheese on it and get it to harden. Please don't unfollow, guys. I can change, okay? I wasn't like this. You guys made me this way. Now I'm fucking clinically online. And now what? Great. Great googly moogly. That ass is juicy. Great googly moogly. This is your fault. Great googly moogly. We gotta do all this shit again. Thank you, Arrow. Thank you. Whoa! Okay, guys, unmute it. Jesus Christ.
This can't be happening.
Nice camera. Yo, bring the camera back. Can't see anything. Great googly moogly. What's going on here? I don't even know what the hell is going on. God, that ass is juicy. Oh, now we got our oh, okay, fine. I'll go this way. What, is he supposed to be invisible or something? Yes, I will play Soul Reaver Remaster. Great googledy moogledy. Googly moogly. A great googly moogly. Genuine question. Cutting out 25% of this game would make it a lot better, but if a remake did that, would fans react like they did with RE3 remake? I mean, those are... RE3's major weakness was it was too short. Then RE3 remake made it shorter. This game's major weakness is not that it's too short. Great googly moogly, we're back. What could they redo? I think they could just keep this temple. You know, you put the things on the pedestal and then you go through the portal. Redoing this shit's... Like, I don't hate this right now just because I enjoy playing the game. But this is like... This is the definition of padding. We already did all this, if you guys don't know. We did it an hour ago. And now you have to redo it all again because you're a different character. So, it's a little silly, but... Oh, I believe you that it's shorter. It's just funny that it gets you to redo it. As long as you don't have to kill those stealth guys again, or the magic guys, then it'll be all good. Nice, dude. You just had to be camping the stairs, right? Great googly moogly. Yo, let's get purple up in here. Purple! Okay. Yeah, talking about a remake for this is... I don't know, it's not my favorite topic because I don't think it would ever get remade. I think it could get remastered, but... I don't think remaking this is the play. Because this is like... Well, I mean, you could remake it, but... How I see a game like this is remaking it so silly when, like, no one's played it in general. So, like, the main problem with this game is nothing to do with the quality of the game or how it's aged. It's just... It was on the Gamecube, and then if you didn't own a Gamecube and didn't buy it when the Gamecube came out, you've never played it, most likely. At least with stuff like CVX, it got re-released. Like, it came out for the Dreamcast, then it got re-released on the PS2, then it got re-released on GameCube, you know, and then it was on PS3 with an HD, it got a literal HD remaster. Then you have something like this where it just never got revisited. It's just on the GameCube and that's that. You know what I mean? I seen that. Yeah, people were saying that today or yesterday that they try to do a Kickstarter. I don't know how this works, by the way. I don't know if this is gonna work in my favor. They still see me. All right. They're the only enemy that still sees me. Amazing. Yeah, I don't feel like stealthing. Yahoo! Dear barcode, metal rock. Yeah. Mr. Miyamoto is working on a remaster, guys. Don't worry. Stealthing is good, but we might still just walk into one. Mr. Miyamoto is working hard. He's been working on this for years. A decade even. Three down. Man, you stayed stealth for a long time. Yeah, I agree. I've been saying that for years, and I didn't even remember this game much. But this game definitely deserves to come back in some way, shape, or form. I would just like to see it ported in general. That's all. Like, go to Steam, go to current gen consoles, maybe with a remaster. Bruh. This is gonna end up longer than the other one. Alright, so... Ew! What's going on here? Oh no, guys, why did that happen? Okay, green. I don't know how to do this. What? You guys can tell me how to do this puzzle. Because so many enemies are involved. It's driving me crazy, bro. Driving me fucking crazy, bro. Magic attack. Use the bind spell, not the purple version. Actually? No. Well, at least they're duking it out over there. All right, I get it now. Fuck, dude. There's too many enemies up at this point. Yeah, it's okay, guys. You guys don't need to retype when it's already in the same chat history. Yeah, no need to spam. No need to spam. I'm trying not to be killed. Remember, I could see like 30 comments at a time. So I don't need to see the same comment 30 times. Wait, why? Okay, is it gonna get healed again? It is. Alright, I need to kill all these enemies. They're way too fucking annoying. Well, at least they're all almost dead because of the bind. Yes. They're gone. Fonzie. I'm just trying this. Go purple. I should have just went with my gut. Oh, you guys were right. This part sucks. Ugh. Yeah, it is really confusing why they dragged this part out. Boom. Screw the shield. I'm just gonna use regen. Yeah, the lava floor, like this shit is a bit of a... it's a bit too much. Like, you're already forcing the player to redo a big section of the game. It doesn't super piss me off though. This is how I feel about Silent Hill 4. Like, we have this, so this is like, you know, 20 to 30 minutes of this game, but in Silent Hill 4 you have this, but it's like 4 hours, 5 hours. So the reason I bring up Silent Hill 4 is it's the exact same kind of thing, where you play a certain section as one character, and you just go back and do it again. Okay, well, we already did it once, so we really need to go back? Do it again? Alright. Same with CVX, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my guess too. They wanted you to play more as Alex, and then they were like, oh fuck, how are we gonna do that? Because, you know, if they just ended the game right here with Alex, it wouldn't feel earned, you know? Because she just reads the book and then instantly beats the game. The game just expects to know what spell to logically cast this point. Well, okay. If we're gonna go down this road, the pillars I killed that I was stuck on only because I kept spawning wrong enemies. The only other pillar in the entire game that looked like that spawned earlier, you just shot. You literally just shot it with your gun. So, with that being said, it expects you to know what spell to use logically. Okay, under that expectation, well, they changed the game. They were like, this is how you do it. Just kidding. We're going to fuck you at the end of the game. Because those stones you just shot with your gun. So I walked up and I shot them with the gun. And then it spawned 3 enemies and then was like, okay. What am I supposed to do now? It's not a big deal, but you know. It does go against the very tutorial it gave you. Green? Wind Waker. Yeah, I can't remember much of Wind Waker. I think you're referring to swimming around looking for the Triforce pieces. Yeah, I don't know what game is the worst padding. Silent Hill 4 is definitely in like S tier for worst padding. And then CVX is up there. I don't know where I put it on a padding tier list, but it's up there. What do you guys think is the absolute worst padding? What game? Because I would say Silent Hill 4. Destiny 2. What's padding? Like content within a game that feels like it's just there to draw out playtime. Like this. Like, just to give you a real-time example. So we just did, so see what we're doing right now? I'm not trying to complain, I'm just explaining an idea so we can discuss it in the chat. It's fun. So the exact thing we're doing right now, we just did as a different character 1 hour ago. Like we were just here playing as Edward Royvis, and we did all this. We came to each of these platforms, we walked up to them, exact same area, we pressed the button here, we picked the Paragon power, pressed A, then it powered it at the teleporter, then we went back in here. Like it's the exact same, but they switched up like what enemies you fight, basically. So that's what padding is. It's like, and like Silent Hill 4, you finish the hotel, or you just replay every single area. You replay every single area in the game twice, but for what reason? Well, do not kid yourself and be like, oh, it's because that's how it makes the most sense. You go back with Eileen and you show her everything. No dev is sitting there saying, let's reuse the last 4 areas because that's the best way to make the game. They're like, well, we're this far in, we don't have much money left in the budget. Do you guys think we can get away with reusing the first 4 areas we already used? Like, it's not, people talk about some padding as if like that's the way the game should be. No dev is ever like, let's reuse this entire 4 hours of game slightly differently because it will be fun. Unless you're talking about like a roguelite or something. Then, you know, there's an argument to be had. Or in the case of CVX, I think when you revisit the prison as Chris, like, that sort of sucks because you're revisiting a lot of the same areas. It's super samey, same music, same enemies, and it's sort of annoying. And also, if you didn't, just to dive a little deeper, if you didn't give player's box the good items, well, you're even more fucked as Chris. But in CVX, When you go back into the Arctic base, it's actually sick because it's all frozen over. There's new music. Like, it's a whole different vibe. It's amazing. Like, that's how you revisit an area. You completely change it and it makes perfect sense. That's awesome. That's a perfect way of doing it correctly. You revisit in the Arctic base, you revisit a couple rooms that are from when you play as Claire, but those couple rooms are all completely different, like frozen over with new music and atmosphere. That's great. And then the rest of the whole zone is brand new stuff. That's how you fucking do it. In Silent Hill 4, same area, same enemies, except you're being followed by Walter now. And the puzzle, let's use the forest for example. The puzzles literally just go in every area and collect an item. Like, that is padding. I'm not trying to rant. Someone asked what's padding. I gave you the exact definition of bad padding, acceptable padding, and then something like a roguelite where, like, that's the game. The game is based off of replaying something over and over again, but the gameplay loop is slightly different because you alter it by changing the mechanics as you play through. And like this, for example, like right here. So we have to use bind. How do I know that? Because the game gave us this puzzle like 40 minutes ago. Like, we just did this. Why is it? It's like, do it again. Fuck you. Do it again. Like, okay, fine, I'll do it again. But this is padding. This is padding. Dead Space 2 when you revisit the Ishimura? That's... Fuck yeah, Brian. That's exactly it. Like, when you revisit the Ishimura in Dead Space 2, it's fucking awesome. Like, it's so... That's one of the best parts of the game. And that is a rehash of an old area. And that's how you fucking do it, dude. But when you revisit, like, the forest in Silent Hill 4, you're not shitting your pants like, this is so good. You're just, like, holding in the forward button. Like, alright, we're here again.
He's pissed!
Oh! Well, yeah, and I don't consider like Metal Gear Solid 5, I've never played that game, but I know it's mission based, right? So it's hard to say with those, but for a linear, like, story-based 8-hour game to reuse a lot of stuff, that's like not cool. In the case of this game though, when all is said and done, to go in a full loop for this conversation, I don't think this is too egregious. Like, I don't think this is too like way too much, you know. We're redoing a shitty part twice, but it's not like half the duration of the game by any means. Well, I shouldn't speak too soon. We're not done yet. But yeah. Well, yeah, with JRPGs, it's sort of expected of the genre. Like, the samey aspects of JRPGs, that's in like every JRPG. So when you're playing it, you're expecting that. When I play one of these games, I'm not expecting the Silent Hill 4 treatment, you know? Oh yeah, lazy. I don't like that aspect of Code Veronica either. Just in the case of the Arctic base, I think the Arctic base is handled decently well. But yeah, I think it's one of the main problems with CVX, reusing areas being way too long to begin with, and then reusing that way too long to begin with area again. Like, if they remake CVX, mark my fucking words, guys, they're going to separate, like, the first part of the jail and going to, like, the mansion way off of the distance. Like, they're going to make Claire do one and Chris do the other. Because that shit feels bad. Half your... I know... I like CVX, and I know a lot of people like CVX. But I've also watched people play it for the first time with no spoilers. And a lot of people just genuinely dislike the game because of those aspects. They'll run all the way to the mansion, like Alexia's mansion or Alfred's mansion. Then they'll realize they went the wrong way. And then they have to run all the way back. That feels terrible. Like, that feels really bad. Especially with the door loads too. It is the longest door loads in the franchise. So those two things combined is just like... And this happens. I'm sure many people have experienced it in the chat. And then you go all the way back to the start of the prison and realize, wait, I actually did need to go to Alfred's mansion. And you go all... It's like, by that point, you just want to quit. My favorite underrated survival horror game? I mean, this is up there now. I like D2 a lot, but I don't think D2 is a great game. Yeah, Zero Sigma. Pretty brutal. Umioth. And on the grounds of this, like this part of the game, the funny thing is, like someone said earlier, which is mostly true, that the game gives you the elements to understand what you need to do at these parts, but it's just funny that it forces you to do literally everything again here. You know what I mean? Like, in the last level we played as the fireman, we used the reveal spell to show the door. Okay, we already did that. We used the bind spell to take control of the two monsters behind the force field. Okay, we already did that. And then not even 20 minutes later, it's like, yeah, do it again. Do it again in a slightly different area. Like, okay, I guess. If you really want me to. By the way, I should shout out, I'm not sitting here trying to complain about this game. I honestly am not really bothered by this stuff. But it's definitely the worst part of the game. I don't think it kills it though. Is it the last one? We're almost done. The S is wrong? Oh, wait, are we doing something? Oh, creature. Yes, yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, we're summoning the creature. We need to use the creature stuff. Yeah, oops. You need to go fix that. We're summoning a god, and I'm over here trying to be an idiot. Yeah, I know, Libris. I should cut it some slack. They turned an X into a Y. God damn it. Being too harsh. This lava floor though is like, really, game? Really? Like, I think that's the most offensive part of this whole thing. Changing the floor into lava so you have to spam cast the shield spell, like, really, bruh? It's all good though. We did it. You're lucky the rest of the game was so fun. Yeah, Failmore, that definitely would have helped the game more if this part was at like the start of the game, like you got to play as Edward Roivas right off the bat and do this, and then at the end you come back. But it being back to back is like, I don't know. I just did, but I'll save it again. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I think Bloober should remake this game.
Ah, Miss Roivas, you're just in time. The summoning spell I began 2,000 years
Bro.
ago is finally complete. You will now have the honor of becoming the first morsel for my lady Zelatov. An appetizer for the banquet your race shall provide.
You forget what it means to be human, Pious. The human race will never go quietly into the darkness. For as long as you have spent summoning your lord, people have struggled against you. Now, thanks to their efforts, I have 3 of the Ancient's essences. Now, Pious, this is the end.
The end indeed.
Pious. Holy! Speaking of D2. Oh my god, I thought it crashed. Oh, here come my boys. Pretty quiet. Please don't hit me out of this. Yay! Oh, he dispelled it. Of course he did. Hey, he's... Damn it, he knows magic. Oh, please tell me we're gonna get help from all the people we played as. Oh, this is sick. This joke writes itself. Oh! Okay, How do you throw your sword? I actually don't know. Oh. Fuck you! Oh! For Anthony! It didn't work. Oh, or Kareem, the simp. Back off, bruh. Swing. Okay, I need the heal. Maybe we can get off a second cast? Go! Nice. It's a 25 man, no battle reses left. Look at our run speed. As soon as he switched to him, I started running like a fucking snail. No! Stop switching to back civilian. Go back. Go back. This is actually so fucking sick. I'm so glad they all get to help out. Oh, we're, what's his name? We're Paul. The mace is cannon. Oh no, we're Roberto. The run speed. Roberto Bianchi. Oh! Watch out. Easy. Don't. Oh, go back to your little hut, dude. Oh shit, I can't get over there. Oh yeah, we can. Ow. I hope he's not casting a damage spell. Oh, he's casting... Oh, it didn't work. Okay, this might be a damage spell. I gotta run. He missed. I could probably dispel his shield, but this works. No, uh-oh, don't hang out in there. He has like a shield up, but oh no. Oh, he cast it inside the shield. Okay. Oh yeah, that is the weapon he used at the start of the game when you played as the gladiator guy. Or his name was...
It's not so easily destroyed.
Angkor.
No. My death is just the beginning.
What have I done?
Now we have another god to deal with, right? Roivus! Grandpa!
Quickly, Alex! We must find this creature! It cannot be allowed to remain in this universe!
Redo the temple! Alright, what is this? Is it just a spell? Or is it absorb? Protect? Someone knows. With the bind spell, I'm pretty sure that's protect. It's protect and... It's this one and the dog, right? Oh, it's Chaturga Ga Uliath. I'm pretty sure it's protect.
Ah, that's the ticket.
Oh, he knows. Oh, so this is basically like testing your knowledge and be like, oh, this player's good, yeah. Oh, that was easy.
It is finally over, my dear. The Ancient's plans are finished. For now, at least. You have proved to be an incredibly courageous young woman. Your mother and father would have been proud of you, just as I am. I'm sorry it had to be like this. It's not quite the inheritance I had in mind for you, but there was so little time, and so much to do. Goodbye, Alex. I will miss you.
As I gazed up at the Ancient I had brought into this world to stop Pius, my mistake was made clear. This Ancient could lay the world to ruin just as easily as Pius's would have. And yet, as quickly as it began, it ended. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of reality, to see those who dwell behind. I was once a fool.
Goodness gracious. I was once a fool. Yeah, isn't that the quote? I was the one about not knowing as much as a baby? You've overcome the darkness that has prevailed for over 2 millennia. This accomplishment will begin a new era for humanity. Now would you like to record this grand occasion in the pages of human history? Yes. Yes, I would. In memory of Ben Dyack. Did we play as him? Rest in peace, Ben. Oh, Ben. Thank you, Tetsuya Hishida. Thank you, Hira. I will watch the true ending on YouTube. I'm not playing it. I'm not doing this archaic bullshit where you gotta play through the game 3 times. That shit's heinous, dude. Like, or, well, doesn't matter. Why not? Alright, next 3 streams are dedicated to Eternal Darkness again and again and again. That was a joke, by the way. Oh, this was a beautiful game. I loved it. I love it. I loved it. I loved it. I think the story carried. I don't say that often. Oh, that's cool, Smoke. The story was really good. I really liked all the characters. None of the characters overstayed their welcome, I think. The double temple thing, that was a bit bullshit, but It didn't really kill the game for me. That was awesome. That was awesome. I really like that game. This took what? How long have I been streaming? 4, 5, 6, 7 hours? So it took 13 hours, I think. Oh, nice, Mr. X. All right, I will watch the David Hayter. Look at those voice actors. Neil Ross went in. Neil Ross, Neil Ross. Wait, do you mean Psycho no Sudoka, Mr. X? Oh, nice. I played that. I actually speedran that for a little bit. Just for fun. Alright, what's that Resident Evil Vampire Survivors game you were saying, Fillmore? What's it called? Yeah, I love in the ending fight, you have the spirits of all the other... You said there was a Resident Evil style game. I love that you like everyone's helping you kill Augustus. No, when you first joined the stream, here, I'll just look up your chat history. Oh, sorry, you didn't say Vampire Survivors. Thank you, Nintendo. I think I tried that mode, yeah. Or unless it recently came out. Pog! That was great. I loved... No complaints. No complaints. The story was very good. I just liked how everyone played a part in taking him down. But man, some people had some sad endings in this game. Holy moly. I consider this one of the most underrated horror games. That was way better than I thought it would be. I was expecting it to be a pretty mid game, but it was good. All right, I'll watch the true ending. Holy shit, I have like 800 tabs open. One sec. That was fun, fellers. Oh, fellers. Eternal Darkness, true ending. Who's ready? Eternal Darkness, final blast plus true ending. It's in 480p, but we got it. We got it hook, line, and sinker, fellers. We got it hook, line, and sinker. Gonna look a little different than what we were just watching, but that's okay.
And so it comes to pass. Of the three ancients, there is nothing. The mighty Chaturga has obliterated the insanity of Xenotarth. The madness of Xenotarth has overcome the power of Ulialf.
The boundless Uliauth has decimated the power of Chaturga. All at once, separate and simultaneous.
Triple kill.
For the universe is made of many time
Quad
streams, many possibilities, all in harmonious synchronicity. Only Mantarok remains, slowly dying.
Because he got fucked at the start of the game.
Keeper, Overseer, Warden of Ancients, Chaos, an entity trapped between the veils of reality and the enchanted stakes that impale its flesh. Unable to rally its guardians, it could rely only on its subtle manipulations of the Roivas family to destroy its enemies. Knowing the nature of the Ancients, it used its pawns to play them against each other, resulting in their mutual annihilation. Now it will languish forever, festering in its tomb, plotting.
Plotting for a sequel. Plotting for a sequel. Well, that was cool. It's plotting now. Yeah, so that was one of the ancients from the start of the game that Augustus, at the very start of the game, Augustus, or when Augustus was spawned from the gladiator guy, he went in and he sealed off the cavern, so he was just stuck there forever. That's cool. Imagine finishing the game 3 times with that cutscene. I know, dude. I know. Yikes. Well, that was sick. I'm really glad you guys joined me for this game, because yeah, I always wanted to revisit this because I couldn't remember anything about it, and I'm so glad we did, because man, what a game. One of my favorite stories in a horror game. It was really good. Really good. It made perfect sense. It didn't confuse me. But, well, it did confuse me because I wrote everything down. You know, I wrote down all the characters and when they were, so I could remember everyone's name. But yeah, thank God I wrote everything down. I gotta start writing stuff down for confusing games. Oh, those confusing little games. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, I know who we're rating. I have played Countdown Vampires. Tomorrow we're watching Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark? So get your popcorn. It's gonna be a React Andy stream, all stream. We're watching a ton of episodes of Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark. I'm rating Pixel Kiwi. She's an Italian streamer. My favorite Italian streamer by far. I watch her stream. I don't even know what the hell they're saying. I just watch. But she's the reason I'm rating. She's playing The Ring Terror's Realm. Okay, so if you don't know, I consider The Ring Terror's Realm one of the worst fucking horror games. Like bottom, like if there's a tier list for every horror game ever, it's no questions asked E tier. That game is atrocious. It's so bad. There's one song that plays in The Ring Eternal Realm, or Terror's Realm. Wait, is it the correct game? One sec. Okay, it is. And she's also cosplaying the bunny from Silent Hill 3. It plays one song for so long. Oh my god, like half the game is one song. I'm gonna look it up really quick. Ring Terror's Realm song. This piece of shit. All right, enjoy Pixel Kiwi stream. She's really awesome. She's a cosplayer. She's really cool. Plays all the same games as me, but is Italian, but also speaks English too. And she speaks English pretty well. But enjoy. Please just watch for a bit and listen for when the song comes on. Maybe I gotta play The Ring Terror's Realm. What do you guys think? Should I play that next? Yeah! 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 All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a nice night, everyone.